Welcome to another episode of The Bottom Line. Got you all covered for another crypto update daily exclusive, this time for Friday, July 16th. So without taking more of your time up, let's get straight to it. Let's go. Now, we're gonna look at the prices and charts as always. So we're still seeing a lot of reds in the market. But as you can see, Bitcoin has a change of 0.27%, and then Ethereum's in reds, and Cardano is down another more now at 2.9%. And yeah, just the bloodbath continues, to be honest. But as always, let's look at the gainers and losers. So for gainers, we have basic attention token, looks like a meme coin, and it's up 12%. And then we got H bar. I have a position in this that's up 9.88%. We've talked about H bar on the bottom line here, so yeah, we'll talk about it again for sure. It's a great coin, great project, and I'm glad it's up because it deserves to be up, and it has a bright future ahead. And then yeah, you could just see the rest of the greens on your screen, the gainers. Now let's look at the losers. Mask's network is down 18.05%. Kusama's down. We saw it showing green yesterday, but today it's down. So just goes to show you how volatile the crypto market is, really, right? It's really volatile. So for new investors out there, this is what you're getting into. This is the name of the game: volatility and extreme volatility, compared to like the stock market. But yeah, just going through these. I can pause the screen if you want to see, but yeah. And then now let's get straight to the news. I don't have much to cover here, but thought I would still provide this update for you all. So China is released a white paper that says crypto has no value and poses risks. Now, this article I found kind of interesting because I thought VeChain has a potential in China of being like their official cryptocurrency, and I made a post about this on our social medias as well. Right, talked about VeChain and how their carbon neutral vision for the future is great for China and all that. But yeah, they released this white paper today. So essentially, it's criticizing decentralized crypto assets such as Bitcoin, claiming that they don't have intrinsic value. They're volatile and require high energy consumption, which is true. That's fair enough. And then they can hardly serve as currencies using daily economic activities, and the crypto assets are mostly speculative instruments and pose a potential risk to financial security and social stability. The bank also stressed that global stable coins will bring risks and challenges to the international monetary system. So yeah, you can read more on this, but like it just goes off about how crypto is bad. Basically, it talks about like the negative aspects of crypto. But yeah, be sure to read this article. Once again, it'll be in the description below. Moving on. Talked about this a bit yesterday, where I left off with the Bitcoin hash chart, and how like it showed like the hash rates were recovering, and this article kind of leads on to it. It basically talks about how Bitcoin mining difficulty is set to drop to June 2020 level this weekend. So the Bitcoin mining difficulty, or the measure of how hard it is to compete for mining rewards, is expected to drop around 6% in less than 2 days, as mining pool BTC.com estimates at 2:27 UTC time. Now, this would be the fourth highest drop this year out of the 6 in total, and it would follow the historic drop of nearly 28%. So furthermore, this change could take the difficulty level down from 14.6 T to 13.48 T, or the similar levels last seen at the start of June 2020, once again helping miners earn more while BTC is still stuck in a range. And just for your information, like in June 2020, BTC was trading above around 9,000 USD, and at 229 UTC today, so Friday, July 16, 2021, BTC is trading at around USD 31.9K. to exactly, it says 31,910, and we saw that in the charts, right? And it's unchanged in the day. So the price is down by like 3% in a week. So yeah, this article talks about that, and then there's a chart right here on mining profitability, and yeah, it's a great graphic to look at if you're looking into Bitcoin. And I'll leave it at that. And if you have questions about this, be sure to ask us. But yeah, this is an interesting article I thought our viewers would be interested in. Next up, we have SoftBank, and they are investing in bullish, and also we got Terraform Labs as well, the South Korean company behind the Terra Luna blockchain. They have settled a 150 million fund commitment for major investors to drive the growth and development of projects building on its rapidly growing ecosystem of DeFi applications. So the ecosystem fund is led by investors such as Arlington Capital, Block Tower Capital, Delphi Digital, Galaxy Digital, Hash Lightspeed Ventures, Pantera Capital, Parafi Capital, and Skyvision Capital. Also, more about SB Northstar. So it's a unit group of SoftBank Group. They agreed to invest 75 million in Bullish, which is basically the sponsor of yet another not yet operational crypto exchange. So it's going to be operational very soon, but it's not operational as of yet. And Bloomberg reported this as they filed documents July 9th with the U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commissions. And then in banking news, U.S. banking giant Bank of America has approved BTC trading futures for some clients, CoinDesk reported. So again, they're citing anonymous resources, but some clients are able to trade Bitcoin futures, and one or two may have already gone live at it. So yeah, and then there's regulation news right here. So U.S. Secretary of Treasury Janet L. Yellen announced plans to convey the president's working group of financial markets, in addition to the Office of Comptroller of the Currency and Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, discuss the interagency work on stablecoins, and this group will meet Monday, July 19th. So that's going to be something to look forward to. And then Japan is increasing its diplomatic efforts to regulate digital currencies globally, as Japan's Financial Services Agency established a section to oversee digital currency regulation last week. And then there's also hack news, where crypto trading protocol THORChain, so RUNE, has suffered an attack that drained around 2.5k Ethereum, which is approximately 4.76 million US dollars. And then there's also gaming news, where Axie Infinity, a monster battling game based on Ethereum, has announced plans to start supporting esports competitions via funding for community-run events and a dedicated server. In exchange news, Ricardo Da Ros, director of crypto assets platform Binance Brazil arm, has resigned from his position after 6 months. And lastly, in blockchain news, we're going to talk about Cardano. So Cardano ADA has announced that they have successfully carried out a testnet upgrade, going from the previous version called Alonzo Blue to the new Alonzo White. So again, I'll leave this article in the description. But yeah, and we already talked about Bank of America, and it might allow limited Bitcoin futures trading, reports say. So this is just another article going over that. But yeah, hope you guys found this useful, and we'll have weekly episode 27 dropping this weekend too. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, once again, thank you for listening and streaming. And Deepak and myself will catch you guys this weekend very shortly. Take care, everybody, and have a great Friday and weekend ahead.